What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing the long-awaited review of the SYL Fitness Trolley System 2.0. This is similar to the Trolley System 1.0 that I had, and I did a review of that. If you're interested, please refer to that video. And I'm just going to begin by unboxing and showcasing some of the attachments and various parts that you can attach to your power rack and making it turn into a Smith machine or an independent ISO handle system with lateral raise attachments and many more. Just to show you quickly some of the parts I came with, and everything was okay. Shipping was good. Everything was packaged well in the foam and bubble wrap. I removed all the foam already. I'm just putting everything in a box and just showing you all the parts here. For example, some of the weight horns you just saw there, and these are the handles that you can use to bench and to do shoulder presses with. They feel really good actually in the hands. It's a very hard, rubbery, almost like plastic, but it doesn't compress, so it feels really nice. These are the weight horns that you would attach to the lateral attachment for you to do machine lateral raises. And these are the handles for the machine lateral raises that I'll be demonstrating in the video later. They feel nice, not the best quality in the world, but I think for the purposes of the exercises that you want to do, I think they would suffice. They will also provide you a bag of accessories, cables, extra hitch pins, and some tools, some wrenches, some Allen keys, and eye bolts for you to assemble this product as well. You can also order these utility clamps that allow you to mount these swivel pulleys that you can put onto your power rack and change it into a functional trainer. And these are nylon pulleys, they're not aluminum pulleys, but they do work just fine. No issues whatsoever. Here I have the Trolley System 2.0 on top of the 1.0 at the bottom, which I still use to this day. The major difference between these two is that the rollers, you can see for the version 2.0, the rollers are actually situated on the sides instead of the front and the back, making any pressing movements more smooth because the force is actually against the rollers rather than to the side of it. Like you can see here for version 1.0, the rollers are in the front and the back. And but one plus thing about the 1.0 is that there are two of these hood clamp things that mount your Smith machine bar. You can just clamp both of them on, so it's a little more sturdier, I would say. And yeah, you just finger screw these two hood clamps onto your barbells to secure them into place when you're doing the Smith machine portion. And it's also one piece, so it's completely welded together. Whereas if you're looking at the version 2.0, the Smith machine attachment is on the back, and you see and it's also bolted on, so it's not completely welded into one piece, and there's only one of these hood clamps to secure your barbell. It seems like a very simplistic approach, but that is sufficient to hold your barbell in place. And you also have very smooth rollers as opposed to plastic lining inside that runs around your power rack, uprights, up and down. You see here, I'm just demonstrating how it moves up and down smoothly. SYL Fitness does customize this for you, so make sure you specify what dimensions are your power rack, so then they can send them the appropriate trolleys in that regard. Here, I'm just demonstrating how to remove the weight horn and attaching the weight horn. So you have these hitch pins, these pair of hitch pins on each side. So basically you just remove them and you mount your attachments and you just put them back on. It's a very interesting system. It seems very simple and it seems super versatile. Like you can attach so many different attachments. I think they have a leg extension attachment that you can attach to these trolleys. There's obviously these ISO handles I'm demonstrating that you can do on your power rack. And there's just so many things. It's just a very basic trolley system that allows you to do so many different movements in the home gym. Here I'm just doing some incline ISO handle benches. It feels great. Here I'm just adding a little bit more weight just to demonstrate how these trolleys fare. And I think you can add just about whatever this weight horn's length is in terms of plates, because I think I've added 2 plates and it functioned well, no problems whatsoever. The weight capacity I did confirm with SYL Fitness. It was over, I think, 250 pounds per side. So yeah, that's a good amount. I think that for the majority of you, this piece of equipment will just do you just fine. Um, so here I'm just setting up. I think I just finished some incline pressing, just removing some weights to do a little bit of some flat benching here, I think. And yeah, you can see just removing. It's just a matter of removing the hitch pins and setting it to what height you want it to be. So the hitch pins will be acting as your starting point or your safeties if you were to fail on a lift. So you can just yeah, just choose whatever settings comfortable for you getting in and out of the bench and getting ready to bench. Here I'm just setting it to a comfortable height, and I'm just getting ready to do some flat benches here. So yeah, you can see yeah, no problems whatsoever. Trolley's moving up and down my upright. I know there's a lot of similar products out there with very competitive prices. I think SYL Fitness is one of the most versatile and affordable options, and it serves the same functions as most competitors out there. So definitely take a look. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check out this product. Here I'm just loading 1 plate, doing some flat benching. Feels amazing. I think I actually prefer this over maybe even flat barbell benching. It's so friendly on my shoulders. And here just some dumbbell benching with these ISO handles. They feel great, no issues whatsoever. And yeah, that stretch at the bottom, you want to emphasize that. Just feels wonderful. I'm just gonna be adding some weight here just to show what these trolleys are capable of. And I feel like this is such an affordable tool for most people to afford, and then you can literally transform your home gym. Instead of the boring power rack and the barbell movements that you have, you can actually do a ton of movements, any sort of benching, pressing, or any pushing movements in general. Just gonna move on to showing you guys how to attach the Smith machine bar. So basically, you just open up those 2 latch hook things, and you just put your barbell on. And you see these finger screws things. You just put secure the clamp, and you just screw in the screw right there just to make sure the barbell's in place. And there are an additional 2 rollers that secure the barbell in place. Similarly, I'm just going to do the same on this side to secure the barbell. It seems very simple, but it does work, and the barbell doesn't pop out or anything during any movement. Here is another angle of me just securing that, or removing that rather, and these barbell hooks, I know SYL Fitness doesn't really provide them anymore because of issues I'm not sure I need to get into. But if they do resume this product and start shipping out again, and I suppose this would be how you would mount them on. It's very, very simple. You just use the Allen key provided, and it's basically 2 halves that you just put together via these screws. So yeah, you have these 2 screws, and then you just put them onto your barbell, and you just tighten them. Here, I'm just going to show you how to loosen them. So there you go. You basically have 2 halves. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. You just do that. You just unscrew it. And then you should be able to remove these hooks. I know some people, after purchasing this product, do not have these hooks. There are alternatives that you can find online. I think there's some DIY solutions that you can create. Or if you don't have these hooks, you can just set the exercise at the most bottom position and just go from there. I mean, it works too, but it's not as convenient because as a fully functional Smith machine, you want to be able to end the movement by hooking the Smith machine bar onto something. See, I'm just demonstrating. This is basically just two halves, and then you just put them together and you just screw them on. So hopefully, So Fitness continues this product line. If not, then I'm sure they'll come up with another solution, maybe better or maybe more user friendly. Takes less time to install. But at the moment, they don't have this anymore, so they are working on solutions to rectify this problem. So stay tuned for that. So what does the barbell hooks clamp onto? So these are the latch hook things that you basically you put onto your upright of your power rack, and then you use these hitch pins to secure them. So it's just gonna show you how this works. Yeah. So there you have it. So you have this piece of metal thing that you basically just lift your barbell up and then you just hook onto. Yeah, again, it seems really simplistic, but it does work and it does secure a good amount of weight. I mean, everything is welded solid steel, so I don't think anything is going to fall apart. Here, I'm just going to demonstrate the other side. Yeah, so that's how you would install it. It's it's very nice to have. I mean, it seems simple. It seems very basic, but that's really all you need. And everything it's very secure when you're benching and you're squatting, and that you're at the end of your rep, and you just want to connect the hooks onto the latch hook things. So you can see here. I think I actually lift the bar up at some point and just connect to those latch hooks. So you can see here how they both move. And when you're installing, you just want to make sure that the hooks are aligned, both aligned in the same orientation, right? You don't want one hook to be out of alignment, because ultimately you want to be safe when you unhook them, and make sure they can both latch onto the latch hooks. And you just want to be able to tighten these as well. So make sure we want to tighten them as much as you can. And I think having a beater bar that allows you to always have these hooks on would probably be best, and rather having to remove and to install every time you want to use the Smith machine bar. So that's a thing to consider here. I'm just going to be doing some incline benching. It feels really nice, I'm not gonna lie. So you can see here, it's very smooth. These trolleys, as I've used the 1.0 version in the past, it's just fine, really no issues. And when I'm done the rep, I just hook them onto those latch hooks. Here I'm just going to be putting another pair of 25s on each side and just repping out, so you can see how the trolley moves, how smoothly they operate, and how to go about beginning and starting the end of the movement. Here, just finding my grip here. And then I'm just going to so there you go. You unhook it and then you just go about benching. So yeah, so basically a very, very impressive Smith machine there. Just being able to demonstrate, do a few reps. Then now I went up to 2 plates here. So, and I just want to mention the trolleys themselves. They're about 17 pounds each. So it's not a very light trolley to begin with, so it's not too beginner friendly. It is quite heavy, so you gotta factor that in when you're adding the weight and benching. 17 pounds per side. So, and then if you add the ISO handles, those add up to be about a pound or two. Here I'm just setting up my flat bench. Again, it feels great. I unhooked it from the latch, and then now I'm just benching away. And then when I'm done my bench, I'm just gonna hook them back. And yeah, no issues. You can see how smooth it operates, right? So yeah, I highly recommend. I mean, it's a very affordable system, and basically transforms your rack into something that can do so many different movements. Here, another angle of me just benching. Here, I added 1 plate. Just want to make sure that I demonstrate how this works. So it's just straight benching, and then when I'm done, boom, there you have it, folks. And then another angle of me just doing some legs, getting some squats ready. So here I go, just unhook the latch hooks, and then here I'm just squatting away. You can see how smooth the trolleys operate, up and down, no issues whatsoever. And you want to be setting the latch hooks on the bottom to a comfortable height to catch you if you were to fail a rep. Here I'm just squatting one plate and at a different angle. So no issues at all. It feels great. I can see myself incorporating more of these squats into my program. Moving on, I'm just going to be installing the machine lateral handles. Again, it's a very basic, simple installation. There's no instructions, but if you just go visit their website, you should be able to see how to put these together. So this is the weight horn where you would be adding the weight. You just put it on. I think I set it to hole number 5, and then you just screw this on. They have plastic washers that you put on each side, and then once you tighten it, that should be the arm. So it's similar to jammer arms, but a lot shorter. And this is the handle that you install, the hitch pins it comes with. So you have the swiveling handle now, and then now it's ready to be latched onto the trolley. So what makes this trolley so special is that it is so versatile. You can attach so many things to it, including this lateral raise handle. I think other systems, if you were to purchase it, like some of the competitors out there, they don't have attachments that you can attach onto yet, but SYL Fitness does. So definitely check them out if you're interested, and feel free to send them an email too if you're curious how this works. So yeah, so just basically push this pin back in with the handle installed. So there you have it. It's so basic. It works well. The handle swivels. So here just demonstrating some exercises you can do, like lateral raise, a little bit of front raise if you wish. And you can set the trolleys to a height that you want. Here I'm just demonstrating some laterals with 10 pounds on each side. Yeah, no issues at all. It feels great. And finally, I just want to show you, they do include some swivel pulleys if you want to install and to change these trolleys into a functional system. So you just want to be mounting these clamps here, these utility clamps, and they provide this bat wing nut here, and then you could just put on the swivel pulley. So that's as simple as it gets, folks. And then you can just thread through the cable through these pulleys, and then there you go. You have yourself a functional trainer of sort, right? So then this is removable. You can attach it at the bottom of your rack, you attach it to the top of your rack, and then they swivel completely. So there you have it, folks. That's the end of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and definitely give SYL Fitness a shout if you're interested in purchasing the product. And please stay tuned for your next review coming soon. I have plenty of products I want to review, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.